how Aaron Carter died.
Everybody believed it to be an overdose.
Because he looked really bad.
Yeah, he was trying to raise like $100,000 so he could move to an undisclosed location because Tony and his family were conspiring against him.
At the same time that he's making these videos, he was actually speaking out against his own brother, who is Nick Carter. Right after Aaron Carter died, Backstreet Boys got back together. And Backstreet Boys is on the Sony label. Aaron speaking out about Diddy and Nick Carter could have destroyed Bad Boy and the Backstreet Boys reunion, which is all money for Clive Davis. So the theory is they had to shut Aaron Carter up because he was about to expose Diddy because he was talking about us, and he was about to expose his own brother who was about to blow back up as a Backstreet Boy because they were reuniting and going on tour.
It hurts so bad. It hurts. It hurts so bad because there's like nothing I can do about it. On my Twitter, and I see people saying, you look like you have AIDS, you should go die. I don't understand how I dedicated 22 years of my life to my fans, and now they turn on me.
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice.
Aaron Carter's tragic death has reignited discussions about Hollywood's darker side, with many questioning his potential ties to high-profile industry figures, including Sean Diddy Combs. Aaron was found unresponsive in his bathtub, and while his death was officially ruled as accidental, rumors of foul play have persisted, especially given his outspoken criticism of alleged industry exploitation in the months leading up to his passing. The situation became even more unsettling with the timing of leaked allegations about Diddy, who has recently been linked to controversial Hollywood parties. Reports have surfaced claiming that Diddy sold explicit footage from one of these infamous parties for a whopping $50 million through the dark web. This footage, said to include appearances by major celebrities, has sparked a lot of speculation about what might be at stake for others involved. Before he was a household name, Aaron Carter was a teen sensation, gaining fame in the early 2000s with hits like Aaron's Party Come Get It. At just 10 years old, Aaron was already a global star, following in the footsteps of his older brother, Nick Carter of the Backstreet Boys. However, as his fame grew, so did the personal struggles behind the scenes. Aaron faced immense pressure from a young age, with his career marred by family disputes over money, fame, and control. He accused his parents of mismanaging his finances, claiming they had squandered millions of his earnings. As he grew older, Aaron's struggles only intensified. He battled severe addiction issues, leading to multiple rehab stints, and openly discussed his mental health challenges, including bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. What really set Aaron apart, though, was his bravery in speaking out against the industry. Over the years, he made cryptic remarks about powerful figures in Hollywood, hinting that he was aware of misconduct that the public wasn't privy to. He even went as far as to claim that certain individuals in the industry had tried to manipulate and exploit him. These ominous statements added an unsettling layer of mystery to his life, leaving us all wondering, what did Aaron know, and why didn't he share more about what he had uncovered?
Being a child and constantly being told, go on this tour, go do this, and we'll buy you a boat, or we'll buy you a diamond necklace. And he just wanted to be home with his friends and to be a kid. And I think that when he turned 18, he got to a place where he was like, I'm never gonna let anybody tell me what to do again.
In the months leading up to his passing, Aaron's behavior and social media activity took a dramatic turn. He posted about feeling unsafe and even warned that his life might be in danger. At one point, he reached out to Kanye West, offering support after Kanye's explosive claims about Hollywood elites and their alleged use of handlers like Pastor to control artists. Aaron's attempt to connect with Kanye seemed to reveal a growing paranoia about how the industry operates. His statements echoed some of Kanye's controversial claims, such as when Kanye alleged that Pastor threatened to institutionalize him and medicate him into submission. Aaron, in a now-deleted tweet, expressed concern about similar tactics being used against him. These strange behaviors have only fueled speculation that Aaron was on the brink of uncovering something far bigger than personal struggles. Adding to the mystery were Aaron's final days. Friends and fans noted he was unusually vocal yet withdrawn, oscillating between cryptic warnings and pleas for understanding. His posts suggested he might have been gathering evidence or preparing to expose something monumental. When Aaron was found unresponsive at his home, these posts took on a new weight, making his passing feel less like a tragic accident and more like a piece of a larger puzzle. Now, fast forward to the bombshell leak of tapes allegedly linking Aaron Carter and Diddy to the Hollywood underworld. These recordings, which have sent shockwaves across the internet, reveal evidence of an organized ring targeting young entertainers, adding even more layers to the mystery surrounding Aaron's death. The tapes not only implicate Diddy but also suggest that his lawyer may have played a role in supporting these activities. What's particularly strange is the alleged content of these tapes, which hint at secret parties where innocent stars were exploited, possibly under the guise of networking or mentorship. Aaron Carter's name has surfaced in connection with these events, suggesting he might have been targeted or had knowledge of what was going on. Some believe Aaron's cryptic warnings and his attempts to connect with figures like Kanye West were part of a desperate effort to expose what he knew before it was too late. If you thought the leaked tapes and Aaron's warnings were unsettling, the resignation of Diddy's longtime lawyer adds a whole new layer to the story. The lawyer, who had represented Diddy in countless high-profile cases, stepped down just as the allegations surrounding the leaked tapes emerged. While neither Diddy nor the lawyer have publicly commented, the timing of this resignation has sparked intense speculation. It comes amid reports of federal investigations connecting Diddy to Aaron Carter's mysterious passing and possibly other incidents. Investigators are reportedly looking into whether Diddy's actions were part of a broader pattern of intimidation or, worse, something far more sinister. Sources suggest that Aaron might have been silenced to prevent him from revealing what he knew about certain Hollywood elites. Diddy has faced legal challenges in the past, but this time the stakes seem much higher. Critics argue that the resignation could indicate a shift in legal strategy or an attempt to distance the lawyer from a potentially volatile case. Either way, the timing raises serious questions about what might happen next for one of the entertainment world's most powerful figures. Now, Aaron Carter's warnings and the leaked tapes hint at a much larger conspiracy involving Hollywood elites. Over the years, various entertainers, including Kanye West, have spoken out about threats and manipulation by powerful individuals within the industry. Kanye accused industry figures of using handlers like Pastor to control celebrities, even citing threats of institutionalization and forced medication. Aaron Carter wasn't alone in pointing fingers at the dark side of Hollywood. The mysterious passing of Kim Porter and alleged threats against Jamie Foxx have only fueled speculation about a troubling pattern of silencing whistleblowers.
He begged for help in front of the world. He begged for financial support to help get him a private security team to keep him alive. He said on numerous occasions, if anything happens to me, I promise you, I am not suicidal. And no one said anything.
Silence breaker for my brother, who is a artist, and they're after my life. My whole family is after my life, and they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. They owe me money, and they're trying to off. And I'm begging you and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can so I can move to an undisclosed location where I am safe. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage, saying I wanted to hang myself.
Aaron's warnings might have been just the tip of the iceberg, pointing to a hidden network that silences those who dare to speak out. The leaked tapes now serve as a potential catalyst for deeper investigations into these serious allegations, raising the stakes for anyone involved. If the contents of these tapes are true, they could expose a much larger conspiracy and shine a light on the darker side of the entertainment industry that has long remained in the shadows. As if the mystery surrounding Aaron's death wasn't enough, the actions of those close to him have only added to the controversy. Aaron had a strained relationship with his family, especially his mother and siblings, often accusing them of betrayal and exploitation. His public feuds with his brother Nick Carter, including filing restraining orders against family members, made headlines. Melanie Martin, Aaron's fiancée at the time of his passing, has also come under scrutiny. Within hours of his death, reports surfaced of Melanie arranging moving trucks to collect Aaron's belongings, raising suspicions about her motives. Many questioned whether she was connected to the Hollywood handlers Aaron had warned about. Her social media activity, which often seemed more focused on public perception than grieving, further fueled these concerns. While it's unclear how much Aaron's inner circle knew about his claims against Hollywood elites, their actions after his passing have only increased these suspicions. Melanie's behavior, in particular, has led some to wonder whether she truly supported Aaron or if she had her own agenda.
Colorado, I get my guns back and my 12-gauge shotgun and all the snakes in the grass. You're mine.
As new information continues to surface, fans are coming together to voice their concerns and demand justice for Aaron Carter. Many people are now suggesting that Aaron's tragic incident may have been planned, especially after the leak of tapes that allegedly connect him to Diddy in a way that some believe could have led to his elimination. The narrative that Aaron struggled with addiction and mental health issues has often been used to explain his passing, but a growing number of fans are now theorizing that this may have been a cover-up for something far darker. There's speculation that Aaron's demise might have been manipulated in order to silence him, particularly considering the cryptic warnings he made leading up to his death. This theory ties into the idea that Aaron's passing wasn't just the result of an overdose, but rather a calculated move to eliminate someone who might have known too much. The speculation surrounding his death has sparked widespread conversation, with many questioning everything from the official cause to the potential involvement of Hollywood elites in silencing him. As the public pushes for answers, this situation could evolve beyond a celebrity tragedy. It may turn into a larger movement aimed at uncovering the truth behind the entertainment industry's darkest secrets. So, where does that leave us? The case is still under federal investigation, and sources suggest that the probe is expanding, with the possibility of uncovering a much larger network of corruption involving powerful figures in Hollywood. Investigators are now examining Diddy's possible involvement in Aaron's passing, raising the question of what the investigation will uncover and whether the full truth will ever be revealed. The resignation of Diddy's lawyer, along with the mounting legal pressure, suggests that something much larger might be at play. If federal authorities manage to connect Diddy to Aaron's mysterious death, it could trigger a chain reaction, one that exposes Hollywood's hidden truths while also questioning the entertainment industry's ability to silence those who threaten its power. As this investigation progresses, many are left wondering, was Aaron Carter silenced to protect powerful individuals, or was his death simply the tragic result of his personal struggles with addiction? The leaked tapes could hold the key to unlocking the truth, but so many questions remain unanswered. With some of Hollywood's most influential figures involved, it remains uncertain if we'll ever get the full story. While Aaron's death is undeniably heartbreaking, it also serves as a wake-up call.
I'm living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Official autopsy results have finally been released. It only took 5.5 months. And honestly, I feel like we are left with more questions than answers at this point.
There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me in the hotel room. And my mom's there, and she's like, tell them what happened. And I'm like, what do you mean, tell them what happened? And I sit down with them, and they all ask these super exploited, questions, back-sided questions. And I knew that at my age already. And I looked at all 4 of them, and I said, are y'all crazy? I said, what you think I'm gonna do? Tell you that Michael did something bad so that we can sue him for money? That's what I told him. I was like, and I looked over at my mom, and I was like, are you serious, Mom? I was like, what is going on here? Why are you letting this happen? That man did nothing but be hospitable, kind, loving, giving. Wade leaving Neverland? What is this? Like, what do you mean leaving Neverland? Like, I left Neverland. Everything was cool, homie.
I tried to sue for like $100 million, and ultimately it was dropped. They got nothing out of it.
That dude didn't do like that. It was Macaulay Culkin sitting right here. He would tell you the same thing I did with the same assertiveness.
The challenges Aaron Carter faced as a child star became painfully evident as he struggled to cope with the effects of early fame. For Aaron, this meant dealing with the intense pressures of being in the spotlight without ever really getting a break. He was expected to constantly perform and maintain his image, even as he transitioned from childhood to adolescence, a time when most people are still figuring out who they are. In Aaron's case, there was no time for that. Without the opportunity to mature away from the cameras, he turned to substance use and began displaying erratic behavior as a way to cope with the immense pressure. The fallout from his early fame spilled over into his personal life, leading to legal troubles and conflicts with his family. Aaron Carter openly shared his struggles with addiction and mental health issues, which tragically became a significant part of his identity. His career was increasingly overshadowed by these personal challenges, turning him into a cautionary tale of the harsh realities faced by child stars. Despite his attempts to revive his career, Aaron found it difficult to move past his troubled history and the demons he continued to battle. However, he wasn't alone in facing these struggles. Similar stories have emerged from other stars who rose to fame at a young age. For example, Justin Bieber also faced his own battles with addiction and public scrutiny, highlighting the shared difficulties that many child stars endure as they transition into adulthood under the harsh spotlight of fame.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house. And he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Why Diddy jazzed up that day? When we was at the party, he grabbed Lemmy by his collar and was like, don't ever play with that girl ever again. Talking about me, like, don't ever play with her. Like, you'll play with their budget, play with talent. Like, y'all playing with me. I will never forget that day, bro. Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. Me and Lemmy go upstairs. They told him that he can't bring his security. He went in with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He's like, "What's up, Diddy? You know, you met Krishan. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you Krishan." And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, "But do you with her? Like, don't play with her. All she needs is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her."
Diddy, known for his success as a music mogul, has long had a powerful influence in Hollywood, which extends beyond his work as a producer. There have been multiple industry insiders who have hinted at his involvement in exclusive parties that allegedly included disturbing activities. These events were reportedly not just for networking but involved manipulations, with some claiming that these parties were designed to control or intimidate young artists. Both Justin Bieber and Aaron Carter were rumored to have attended these events, which were hosted by figures like Diddy. This raises significant questions about what they might have witnessed or even experienced during these gatherings, adding to the ongoing speculation about the darker sides of the entertainment industry. In the months leading up to his passing, Aaron Carter's behavior became increasingly erratic, but those close to him suggest that there were deeper issues at play. He was under immense pressure, which had only intensified as he began hinting at his intention to expose hidden truths within the entertainment industry. Aaron made several statements in interviews suggesting he knew things that powerful people didn't want revealed, even mentioning feeling targeted and receiving threats for speaking out. Fans and people familiar with his career weren't entirely surprised by these remarks, as Aaron had always been outspoken and unafraid to speak his mind. However, his boldness may have put him in conflict with influential figures he once trusted. Tragically, Aaron's life was cut short before he could expose the secrets he alluded to. He was found dead in his home under mysterious circumstances, which led his mother to believe that his death was no accident. She argued that he was silenced to prevent him from revealing what he knew, especially about prominent industry figures like Diddy. Aaron's mother has insisted that his incident warrants a deeper investigation, echoing the suspicions of those who knew him well. While Aaron was no stranger to public scrutiny, his final days were marked by an eerie urgency. He was determined to get back on his feet, with those close to him claiming he had a renewed resolve to speak out against the people he believed had wronged him. In interviews, Aaron had mentioned that he wasn't afraid to tell the truth, even if it made him a target. He spoke about knowing things that the industry would want to keep hidden and hinted at plans to expose secrets about Hollywood. Whether he intended to reveal details about figures like Diddy or others in the industry, his words left behind an unsettling sense of mystery surrounding his sudden passing. It's these dark revelations that may explain Justin Bieber's recent decision to speak out in honor of Aaron's memory.
What's the price that you're willing to pay for success? Justin Bieber, arguably one of the best musical artists in the last 10 years. By the way, do you know how old Justin Bieber is now, today? 30 years old. He got famous 15 years ago when he was, and probably before that, but because if you're meeting Diddy, you're probably famous at that point. He's been famous for a decade and a half. At what point do the parents have to say, hey, look, we love our kid. We want the best for him. He really wants to go for this music thing. He's up here in Canada, and we're going to bring him to Miami, to LA, and we're going to give him a shot. Now, what happens behind closed doors, that's, Justin Bieber and Diddy knows. But let's not get it twisted. The kid's not 5 years old. He's not 10 years old. You're 15 years old. You're at Diddy's house. You kind of got to be able to make decisions.
Are you saying at 15, Adam? I'm so confused. Are you saying at 15 he should have responsibility to not let a man him and potentially him?
Well, A, yes. But B, the parents, where are they here?
As we reflect on Aaron's life and the mysterious circumstances surrounding his untimely passing, we are reminded of the power of truth and the price that sometimes comes with speaking out. While his story may remain shrouded in questions, the impact of his words and the legacy he leaves behind continue to resonate. Whether through the support of friends like Justin Bieber or the questions still lingering in the air, Aaron's memory serves as a reminder that the truth is something worth seeking, no matter the cost. Thank you for joining us in remembering Aaron's story, and we hope this brings some clarity to the shadows that still surround his legacy.